In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all my productivity system that is based on the Google ecosystem that helps me manage my work and my life efficiently, and I can access it through my laptop and my phone or even wherever I am. So let's quickly dive into the video and show you how I have created an entire workflow. You guys might want to keep some pen or a paper with you to take some notes and apply some points to increase your productivity and efficiency. Let's begin. For those who are regular on my channel would know that I like to organize each and everything, and I don't like to look for things when I need them. I organize them in a manner wherein I can just access what I want in a couple of clicks. So after using some productivity apps on my phone and on my laptop, I started using the Google ecosystem, and I'm never leaving the Google ecosystem because each and everything is there on the Google Drive. Like, I have spreadsheet for each and everything, where my time is going, where my money is going, the books I want to read, the travel plans. Basically, each and everything has a Google spreadsheet. And if I need to access something, I need to go to that particular Google spreadsheet and click that particular link. Now, this productivity system is not built overnight, that one day I decided, okay, I will be using Google Drive as my ecosystem, and I started using it. This actually happened over the last year when I wanted to manage my content, my life, and my PhD. So I thought the first step towards managing all of these three things is to get organized. So all of my adulting related things, my content related things, and my PhD related things was all based on Google Drive, organized in these three folders. I'm going to be giving you an entire in-depth tour in this particular video. Plus, I really like how my content is also on the Google Drive, wherein I can plan and review my videos on Google Spreadsheets, write my scripts on Google Documents, store my raw video file and send it to my editor with the help of Google Drive, and I do not have to worry about the storage space because one video that I film is in a couple of GBs. So I need more and more space. So I don't need to be putting my head that do I have enough space? No, I've subscribed to the Google 2 TB subscription, and it helps me manage all of my files back and forth with my video editor multiple times. And all of my video repository, be it the long format videos or the short format videos, are stored on the Google Drive, organized based on the years and weeks. Let me actually take you inside the Google ecosystem and give you a tour of my ecosystem. Okay, so now you are inside the home page of my Google Drive of my brand, and I'm going to be giving you an entire tour of all of these folders. But as you can look on the screen, that there are a couple of folders which are organized and numbered based on the priority of that particular folder. Like you see, the first folder is the strategy folder, wherein I have a Google Doc. I like to maintain a running Google Doc of my vision of my brand, like where do I see my brand in 2025. So I like to dump all of my thoughts whenever I'm brainstorming about the vision for my brand and where I want my brand to be in the next 10 years. I have kept specifically one document because I want to have like an overview of the next 5 or 10 years so that I can see in just one Google document. Next one is the monetization strategy for my brand. That is something that we're going to talk about later in another video. But basically, number one comes the strategy or the vision you want to talk about, the why of everything. So that is number one. And I like to keep updating this Google document at every now and then, or I like to keep reading so that I stay true to my purpose. Next are the SOPs. Inside the SOPs that you will see how each and everything is done. So like for my brand, I create content on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Instagram. So I need to know what is happening when and what step needs to be taken after which particular step. So that is number one. So I'm going to be sharing with you all an overview of the content production as well as the posting workflow. So here I have given myself some tasks that I need to do on Mondays, on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturday. Sunday is actually a holiday, no task for that particular day, but content goes up on Sunday as well. So this is my entire workflow for my content production for all of the three platforms. Like you all know, Mondays are the days wherein I research and plan for the videos. So I will list all of the tasks that are there to be done on Monday. This actually helps me keep up with what is going on when, and I do not need to put my head, okay, which place I am or which status I am. I follow a routine, I follow a structure, and I have given myself a deadline day-wise that I need to be doing all of these tasks in this particular day. And if that's done, everything is running smoothly. Next is something that I'm working on, a video editing SOP that will also be out in some time, another topic for another video. Like I can go on and on. Like I mentioned, monetization is also something that I would like to create a separate video on, but I would definitely want to show you how I manage the YouTube. The YouTube content is also divided on the yearly basis. Like I don't want a lot of clutter. So I have divided into the year so that if I am looking at the content of that particular year, I can go in that particular folder. So that's the number one bifurcation. Next, when I go in 2024, as you can see on the screen, there are 3 Excel sheets and 2 folders, also named like 1A, 1B, 2, 3, and 4. So based on this is actually how the workflow happens. First, you actually review all of the analytics for the past videos. That is number one that I do. Then is the video sheet wherein you actually plan for the videos. Next is the video scripts. You write your scripts once you've planned. You go on to writing the scripts, and when you go inside the scripts also, it is placed from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, so that I don't have to look and find the script for a particular video. So like I mentioned, this is the script. This is the video number 6. The script is over here. And number 4 is the long format videos, wherein all of the videos are bifurcated depending on the year. So let me actually take you inside of 2023, because 2024 is just started and there is not enough folders. So as you can see, I have also divided into on the basis of weeks. Like earlier I was doing based on the months. Then I started deciding that I will be doing on the basis of weeks. So you can see all of the weeks videos, and these are the long format videos. The similar is for short format that I'm going to be showing you inside the Instagram folder. So that was a tour of my YouTube. That's how I manage my YouTube. Next, let's go on to Instagram. Basically the same way I have organized my YouTube content, the similar way the Instagram content is also divided. 2023, let's go and see inside the 2023, because 2024 is something which is new. So again, 2 Excel sheets and 1 Google document and 1 Google folder. So here there are Reels analytics, Reels planning sheet, Reels captions. Those are also Reel scripts. That is the number 3. And Reel captions. Here I am missing the short format video that I will show you in the videos repository over here. So that's how I actually plan. Let me know if you want a detailed tour of all of these Excel sheets, because these are the Excel sheets that I live and breathe my entire content. So yeah, let's move on to LinkedIn. Again, LinkedIn is the same way. Let's move to 2024. LinkedIn analytics, post sheet, LinkedIn captions, posts. Like for example, in LinkedIn, there are no videos, there are majorly pictures or carousels. So all of them are organized in that particular folder. And here is like a running document of the LinkedIn workflow, because LinkedIn is slightly different from YouTube and Instagram. So I like to keep like a running document of the workflow. And also I have recently started on LinkedIn, so I'm kind of getting a hang of it and I need to write a lot of stuff. Now let's see the video repository, because that's the most important part, and that is something that I take enough pride in creating. Okay, so you have seen the long format video. Let me actually take you to the short format video 2023. So this I've organized based on the week. As you can see, week 1 and week 50 over here. And if we randomly open a folder, create a productivity. So here are all of the raw footage of the videos, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, because these were on the week basis that I used to post like 7 days a week, and these were the edited versions. So I also have the edited versions of all of the videos of all of the past videos that I've uploaded. This is my price position, guys. I'm a content creator. Raw files and edited files are my price positions. So that's how it is. Okay, let's look at week number 35, edited ones. Again, all the edited videos and all the raw videos are over here. Okay, let's look at week number 36. Here are different folders. That is because this was B-roll with voiceover kind of videos. So here I was also including a couple of B-rolls, and I wanted my editor to edit it in a different format, which is why they are into folders. And here they are final edited versions of all of the videos, like video 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The next two folders are the photo repository and the B-roll repository, which I'm actually currently working on in this year. I'm trying to build a library of photos that I want to have for LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a photo first platform, like written first platform. So I want to have more and more photos. So I am actually building a photo repository specifically for LinkedIn, which is something that I'm going to link in the LinkedIn folder, and B-rolls to supplement my A-roll short and long format videos. Like I'm working on creating B-rolls both in horizontal as well as vertical formats, so that it can be used like as a stock image in my videos, and I don't have to film the B-rolls again and again for each and every video. My video editor will have like a library of B-rolls that he or she can pick from. And the last one is the book summaries. That is also something that I'm currently working on. I recently invested into Kindle, and one good thing about Kindle is that you can create a PDF of all of the notes that you have created in that particular book, and you can email it to yourself. So I'm going to be sharing all of those PDFs in this particular folder. So whenever I have to refer or reread a book or create a video about a book, I can just simply go ahead and look at that particular book summary and create a video out of it. Another great thing that I like about this entire ecosystem, that I can access it on my laptop as well as my phone. Let me actually show you. So I have the Google Drive app on my phone also, and as you can see, the entire homepage of my brand on my phone also, the same folders: strategy, SOP, monetization, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, video repository, a photo repository or B-roll repository, and lastly the book summaries. So the best thing about this is that if I wanted to access a video that I created in 2023, let's say on week 28, I will have all of the videos over here. So here are all of the edited videos from week 2028 of 2023. And the similar I can access for the 2024 as well. So I shared with you my entire Google ecosystem, how I seamlessly manage it on my phone as well as on my laptop, and I don't need to have both of them together with me all the time, and I can get the work going. So this entire ecosystem was created with a lot of trial and error by trying different productivity apps, and I love the Google ecosystem and I'm not leaving it anytime soon. So yeah, that was everything that I wanted to show you all for my Google Drive and my Google ecosystem. Let me know if you want to see more such videos, or if you want an in-depth tour of all of the Google spreadsheets. I'll be super happy to create them for you. So yeah, that was it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video till the very end, and I will see you in another video very soon. Till then, bye bye.